Pak Abah and Mom for all the classmates and Media Shira. So for today I will explain my data analysis. The title is the effectiveness of influencer marketing strategies and the Malaysian prospective companies. So before I do my proposal or research, I surveyed the previous data, previous study, which is the influencer marketing strategies, and I found that the topic is interesting, but most of them are not specifically for Malaysia or particularly on cosmetic companies. So I would like to study more about the influencer marketing strategies and do a research on Malaysia cosmetic companies. So basically, social media and influencer become synonymous among public and become one of strategic marketing tools in companies. So basically, in simply way, is to discuss on the social media strategies, specifically the effectiveness of influencer marketing strategy at Malaysian cosmetic companies. Next. So before I do my proposal or research, I have to know the key element, which is objective and the research questions. So for the research objective is to examine the public's awareness on the use of influencer marketing strategies on cosmetic companies in Malaysia. Second, to examine the impact of influencer marketing strategies on cosmetic companies in Malaysia. And third, to examine purchasing decision of cosmetic product among consumers due to influencer marketing. And for the research question, first, does the public aware the use of influencer marketing strategy on cosmetic companies in Malaysia? Second, what is the impact on cosmetic companies in Malaysia of the use of social media strategy within influencer marketing? And third, how does influencer marketing strategy influence consumer behavior and purchasing decision? For data collection and method, for something, my respondent mostly from general public, which is like student, worker, housewife. But I want to make it specifically related if someone has experience in purchasing cosmetic products. And I want my respondent. I want to get my respondent for general public because I want my study or the result of analysis have a deeper or wider data for another research. So and thankfully I managed to gather 88 respondents, and I'm thankful for them to answer my question and participate in my analysis. So for method is quantitative, where I create a Google form and distribute to my respondent. And for data analysis, descriptive. Next. So for my presentation, I just want to elaborate two of my demographic section. For it is gender and time spent on social media. So as you can see, mostly my respondent is from female, which 68.2%, and male 31.8%, and time spent on social media is 4 hours and above is 34.1%. Second, 2 until 3 hours is 31.8%, and third 3 until 4 hours is 20.5%, and the last one is 1 hour or less, 13 and 0.6%. Sorry. So before I compute my data, I have to clear my data, which is I have to make sure the data don't have any error, also I can run it smoothly. So for demography, I run the frequencies, and this is the result in the make my research. That is, I have to focus on percentage and preferences. So for gender, mostly my respondent is for female, which is 67.0%, and the frequency is 59 responding. And male is 31.8%, and for the frequency is 58 responding. So for the time spent on social media is mostly my respondent spend their time on social media 4 hours and above. And the last one is 1 hour or less. So it's basically show that it proves that my social media is a big it's a main point for my element that related to my study, which is social media studies. So reliability. I run the variables to check I run reliability of each of my variables, so that I want to know if my items relevant or not. So for variable 1 is awareness of universal marketing strategies, which is the combat alpha value shown is 0907, which is excellent. For impact of universal marketing strategies is combat alpha value shown is 0.931, is excellent also. And consumer purchasing decision is combat alpha value shown is 0.882, which is good. So overall of the reliability is the item the items, all of the items in the variable is relevant. So for the last one is the result. I will just want to show this one. So if you look at the both right corner, it shows that it shows the result of 3.40, which means this lead to slightly toward the agree, which is the participant agree with the statement that purchasing decision influence their influence marketing strategy, influence their purchasing decision. So and if you look at the page around 4.00, it shows that mostly my respondent agree that at the statement of purchasing influence. And overall of the histogram show that generally positive perception of how influencer marketing strategies influence shape consumer purchasing decisions. I think that's all from me.